This is one of the best boxes of rocks I've got. This is Botswana Agate. And these are beautiful. So, being Botswana Agate, you could probably guess that it comes from Botswana. And one of the interesting things about these is that Botswana made it illegal to export them out of the country in their raw state. They can export things they've made out of them, or polished versions, but they can't export the raw rocks. So if you want to find some raw ones, you got to find some that were imported before that ban went into effect. I'm not sure when that was, but there's no more coming in, so it makes them pretty expensive. I think I paid $8 a pound for these. Pretty sure I bought 5 pounds for $8 a pound. And that's about the cheapest you're going to find these. That's about the most I've ever paid for rocks. Aren't these cool? Oh, this one's my favorite. I showed this once before on here briefly, but I believe that's called a shadow agate. You see how when I hold it like that, it's like looking at you got all those little stripes there. Think of all those little stripes as like pieces of paper, and you're looking like at the end of the piece of paper, like the skinny edge of the piece of paper. Paper pretty much disappears when you look at it from the edge. But when you look at the big flat side, you can see it. So when I tip it like that, it's more like you're seeing those flat sides. See what I mean? That's not just the light hitting it, that's just how it looks. What a cool rock. Probably should have saved the best for last, but guess you're seeing it now. Oh well. That one looks like an eye. Peekaboo. There's one with a little more color. These look a lot like Lake Superior agates in some ways, the tight banding that they have. The difference is Lake Superior agates tend to be more reddish colors, and they come in all colors, but these tend to be browns and tans, grays. So here's one that I sliced. Some of these are sliced in half so you can see the bands. On the outside you get these orbs, which are cool too, or eyes, whatever you want to call them. That might be even better. But if I wouldn't have sliced it, you'd just see that, and if I slice it, then you get to see both parts. Super cool rocks. Look at the color in that one. It's going to be hard to stop showing you rocks today. Everyone I'll pick up, I want to say, well, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Different with all those little specks in there. As always, I'll do a slideshow at the end, so if I'm going too fast on some of these, you want to see them a little closer, you can see them there. This one's interesting. It's just sort of all one color without the banding, except right there. One little spot of banding on it. Got some little pinholes in it. Okay, you can see right down in between there. Got my iPad sitting here. Sorry about the beep. Oh, look at that back there. That's the one I just showed you. Got one little spot of banding on the back. Look at this one. Oh, you can just get lost looking at that. See right in those little holes. And you got your bands back here. Oh, this one I think is a tube agate. Kind of like those little holes in the one I showed you just a minute ago. See those little holes there? And then you can kind of see the side view as they shoot down through the rock. Pretty sure that's called a tube agate. You can get those in Lake Superior agates also. Some quartz in this one. That one's cool. There I go again. That's cool. So you can see right down in between those. Here's one that's fun color, but the banding isn't as good on it. I get this to focus. There you go. Another one you can see right down in there. Kind of reminds me of some sort of a galaxy or something, of stars there. Grab a couple more. Little specks on the back. A lot of variety in these. All right, I think we're gonna call it quits. Maybe. Or maybe we'll look at these three. The nice contrast there. All right, one last little scan. Y'all let me in the comments for skipping your favorite one, but I think I got most of the good ones. Oh, they're all good, but there's the whole batch of yumminess. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the slideshow at the end. See you next week.